2015 FIBA Asia Championship. This video compresses information gathered from Wikipedia in video format. Studies prove that reading while listening improves comprehension, increases speed as well as expands vocabulary and enhances fluency. Video sections: Abstract, Qualification, Venues, Draw, Squads, Preliminary Round, Statistical Leaders, Controversies, Referees, External links. Give your feedback on the comments section. Support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. Thanks. Abstract. The 2015 FIBA Asia Championship was the 28th and last edition of the FIBA Asia Championship in men's basketball in Asia. It was organized by FIBA Asia at the FIBA Asia Congress held in Doha, Qatar. The Central Board awarded the hosting rights to China on 4 December 2014. The Chinese Basketball Association acquired approval from FIBA Asia to hold the men's championship at Changsha, Hunan, with the women's championship to be held at Wuhan, Hubei. As the winner of the tournament, China qualified for the basketball tournament at the 2016 Summer Olympics, while the Philippines, Iran, and Japan would participate at the 2016 FIBA World Olympic qualifying tournament for men, as stated by FIBA and the IOC in qualification quota. The 2015 edition was the last FIBA Asia Championship, rebranded effective in 2017 as the FIBA Asia Cup, and would include teams from FIBA Oceania. Qualification. According to the FIBA Asia rules, the host nation China and 2014 FIBA Asia Cup champions Iran automatically qualified. East Asia, West Asia, Southeast Asia, and the Persian Gulf each had 2 berths, while Central Asia and South Asia each had 1 slot allotted. The other 4 berths were allocated to the zones according to performance in the 2014 FIBA Asia Cup. Therefore, with Chinese Taipei, Philippines, Jordan, and Japan finishing in the top 4 in that tournament other than Iran and China, which were both direct qualifiers. East Asia gained another 2 berths, while the Southeast Asia and West Asia gained an additional slot each. Venues. Changsha was chosen by the Chinese Basketball Association, CBA, as the venue city of the men's championship. Changsha Social Work College's gymnasium was chosen as the primary stadium, while Central South University of Forestry and Technology's gymnasium was the auxiliary stadium. Monsieur. Draw. The draw was held at Changsha on 27 June 2015. 2 teams that were unknown at the date of the draw, the South Asia qualifier and the last remaining team from East Asia, were known a short time after. The top 4 teams from 2013 were seeded. All other teams except the host team were drawn. By the time that there were 3 teams in each group, China chose their group. Then the remaining 3 unseeded teams were drawn. Included were the teams' FIBA World Rankings on the day the draw was made. Chinese Taipei, 44, Iran, 17, Philippines, 31, South Korea, 28, Japan, 47, Jordan, 29, Kazakhstan, 53, Kuwait, 70, Lebanon, 34, Malaysia, T71, Palestine, T86, Qatar, 48, Singapore, T88, * South Asian team, * East Asian team, China, 14, * later determined as India, ranked 61st, and Hong Kong, ranked 69th, respectively. Squads. Each team had a roster of 12 players. A team may opt to allocate a roster spot to a naturalized player. Preliminary round. All times were local, UTC +8. Controversies. There was suspicion and outrage when the organizers decided to move the schedule of the semi-finals game between Philippines and Japan from its original schedule of 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Many fans believed that this move was a way for the Chinese to procure undue advantage come the gold Medal match. A few hours before the championship match, Samahang Basketball NG Pilipinas President Manuel V. Pangilinan accused the host country of pulling off shenanigans. He tweeted that the delay of the tournament electric bus to bring the Philippine squad to the game venue as it was not charged would give them less time to warm up. He claimed the SBP were not allocated tickets by the local organizing committee, LOC. So the Philippine squad coaching staff and SBPU officials were without tickets hours prior to the game, although it was standard practice. He also cited that the Chinese players stayed at a different hotel from the players from the other nations, which violates the FIBA rules. It was also reported that where the Philippine squad finally arrived at the arena, the goals net where they were shooting was suddenly removed for repair, which gave them even less time to warm up after the delay from the electric bus incident. The officiating of the referees were also held in question by fans and various teams playing against China, especially the games with Jordan, South Korea, Iran and the Philippines. There was wide criticism of the rude behavior of the Chinese fans were shouting threats towards visiting teams, doing the dirty finger and throwing bottles and paper at the opposing team benches. There were incidents in which foreign fans in the venue were heckled and insulted by Chinese fans, while the Chinese police just stood by. One particular moment was when Calvin Abueva irritated Chinese supporters after he accidentally bumped Guo Ilan with his shoulder while returning to the bench following his fifth and final personal foul. There was a report that a Filipino cameraman got involved in a verbal exchange with a Chinese cameraman. Filipino veteran sports writer Quinito Henson added that a Chinese photographer had to be restrained from scuffling with a Filipino lensman for shielding Abueva from crowd abuse. Referees. The following referees were selected for the tournament.